Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. In the last episode we got to Ecruteak City, and in this episode we are going to explore a little bit. So yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit more of a mellow episode. Let's check out what's in the mart right off the bat. Let's do something extremely boring. And let's see. Ooh, revives. I'm going to buy 5 of these. Why? Because I suck at this game. So yeah, this is probably my favorite city in the game, and yeah, it's kind of the point in the game in which it feels like the game is really like it loses its linearity here, I guess you could say, because there's 2 different ways you can go after you're done with this city, and you're supposed to go one way, but there's another way you can go. Let's see what's in this house. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Not only are the Kimono Girls great dancers, but they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never left even a scratch. Lad, if you can defeat all the Kimono Girls, I'll give you a gift. That is a very good gift, and you want to do this. That man's always with his Rhydon. Sometimes he wants a Pokemon that can surf and dance. Is he trying to make a synchronized swimming Pokemon team thing? I don't know. Probably. He's crazy.
The Kimono Girls are so beautiful, but they have to go through rigorous training, and they have to learn to follow customs before appearing in public. But if you love something, anything is possible.
Yes, and I love this green girl, I guess. Yeah, so there are 5 of these Kimono Girls. Basically, they will all have, I believe it's level 17 evolved form of the Pokemon Eevee. There's 5 evolved forms of it in this game. Basically, what you do to get Flareon, which is a really bad matchup for me right now. So I'm gonna send in Sheepy, or maybe I should have sent in Hardpoo, which is the most ridiculous name for a Pokemon ever. Basically, how you get a Flareon is you give an Eevee a Firestone, and it'll evolve. Same with Jolteon and Vaporeon. You give those Thunderstone and a Waterstone, respectively. But the new Eevee evolutions, or Eeveelutions in this game, are a little bit different. They evolve if you get them really happy. If it's during the daytime that it levels up and it's really happy, then it will evolve into Espeon. But if it's during the nighttime, it'll evolve into Umbreon. Personally, I prefer Umbreon because it's a more defensive Pokemon. Actually, it's very defensive. And if you've ever played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you will understand probably why I think that Umbreon is an amazing Pokemon. Because the 4th member of the Elite Four has an Umbreon that just kind of destroys... Well, it doesn't destroy everything, but it can tank hits like nothing. Oh, you're very strong. And she gives us a colossal amount of money for winning. And I guess we just continue on and keep battling these crazy Kimono Girls. There's really a lot of interesting stuff about this city. It has 2 towers in it, which were supposedly constructed 1,000 years ago. And one of these towers burned down about 150 years ago. The 2 towers are Bell Tower and Brass Tower, or Tin Tower, I guess, in this game, I think it's called. But the Bell Tower is home to Ho-Oh, which is the legendary fire-flying Pokemon, which is actually the legendary mascot of this game. And the Tin Tower was supposedly home to Lugia at one point before it burned down. Now Lugia is in the Whirl Islands, which we will get to later, so don't worry about that right now. But now, if you go to Tin Tower, now called Burnt Tower, then you will see that there are 3 legendary Pokemon there that are residing in the basement. Ooh, I want this move. Synthesis. Basically what it does, do not press A and delete tackle, thank you, delete growl, because I never use it. What it does is it'll heal half your HP, And if it's sunny out, it'll heal even more than that. If it's raining or something like that, like depending on the weather, it'll heal a certain amount of HP. It can be a really, really good strategic move because Bayleaf is already a pretty defensive Pokemon. And if you take a defensive Pokemon, give it Reflect, and then give it a move that'll heal itself, it just turns into this absolute destruction machine. Well, not destruction machine, but just absolutely a tank that can just sit there and take hits for days. Yeah, as you can see, Umbreon kind of got crappy attack, but you saw how much Razor Leaf was doing to Espeon, and how much it's doing to Umbreon. Even with a critical hit, it did about the same to Umbreon as it did to Espeon. So that means it's got about twice the defense, but I got 2 critical hits there, so really, it didn't matter that much. And, yeah. I don't have any Pokemon left. Well, that's probably because you trained 1 Pokemon to level 17. Oh, hi, Mom! Hi, KevDog, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC, you'll like it, click. Again, what kind of mom calls and she doesn't even say bye when she's done talking to you? What a bitch. She should be, like, disowned from her child, because I got sent out into the wild with Pokemon, with these demon creatures that, like, shoot leaves out of their face, and, like, yeah, she just abandoned me as a child. I feel so abandoned. This is Vaporeon, by the way. Vaporeon has a colossal amount of HP. It's a little ridiculous, in all honesty. At level 100, it will have over 400 HP, depending on how you train it, I think. I can't remember how much its max HP is, absolute max. I'll flash it up on the screen or something. I'll see if I can figure it out. And Hubjub grew to level 24. Yeah, you see these guys give actually quite a bit of experience. That's because they're fully evolved Pokemon, and they are not lightweight, so I'll tell you that. So yeah, there's only one more. They're really not that bad, especially if you have something that's not weak to most of them, like Hubjub is. And it's a pretty defensive Pokemon too. So this is Jolteon. It's got very high speed and pretty high special attack. So watch out, because this is definitely a sweeper Pokemon. And I don't know why it just used Tail Whip, because that was pretty damn useless for it to do. That did not heal anywhere near half of my HP. That was not what I expected that to do. That was like 20. And very disappointing. But whatever. Just hurry up and tackle me so I can beat you and stuff. I also noticed that Jolteon's very spiky. I never noticed that before, but it's just like, I'm on cocaine! It's got that look on its face. Oh, you're good at Pokemon too. How can you be good at a creature? Anyways, we go back down here, talk to this guy with his flailing Rhydon. Not only are the Kimono Girls great, blah 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 blah, shut up. Blah blah blah. The way you battled, it was like watching a dance. It was a rare treat to see. I want you to have this. Don't worry, take it. And we got HMO3. Oh yeah. So happy with that, because this is an awesome move. This is Surf. It will let you swim across the water. It also is very, very powerful. It's the most powerful HM move in the game. Also one of the most powerful moves in the game. So, there's that. But we don't currently have a Pokemon that can surf, so we're going to have to go get one that can. But we will save that for a little bit, because, yeah. But the funny thing about this town, because in the beta version of this game, there was monorail running through this town, just like there was in Goldenrod, which I did mention. Let's talk to this sign from the side. A historical city where the past meets the present. Yes, it is. But there was a monorail running through this town. That's possibly because this town was modeled after Kyoto, Japan, which had its own transit system and its own monorail. Why can't I walk properly? What is wrong with my controller? There's nothing over there. Why am I going over there? Let's go in this house here. This is not a house. I do not want to go here yet. Never mind. I have completely forgotten my way around this town. I hear Pokemon are rampaging at the Lake of Rage. I'd like to see that. Yes, that is pretty much the place that we're going to be going next after this. That is not the place you're supposed to go, but that's where I'm going. I heard a rumor about Olivine Lighthouse. The Pokemon that serves as the beacon fell ill. Sounds like they're in trouble. That is the place where you're supposed to go after this, but we're not going to go there. This happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. A giant flying Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wonder what that Pokemon was. It was like a bird and a dragon. Well, it was like, I can think of 3 Pokemon that could possibly be. Are there really Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. Yes. Yes, all the 3 that I'm thinking of are extremely powerful. Did I talk to you? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I already did. And yes, we will see that eventually. Let's talk to this bitch. It used to be a much taller tower, but it burned down in a fire. And this is Birned Tower. It was destroyed by mysterious fire. Please stay away, as it is unsafe. I have my own little theories about this tower. I'm gonna go... Did I heal? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna go back. And... Wait, why did I just say I'm gonna go back? And it's Muffy Joe! Oh, it's you. You wanted to get stronger, so you came for the legendary Pokemon that's supposed to be here. That's your story, right? Well, that's not gonna happen, because I'm going to get it. I'm going to be the world's greatest trainer, so a legendary Pokemon would be perfect for me. Well, anyways, I'm getting tired of having a wimp like you always showing up. Yes, this is another rival fight. This one is completely optional, I guess. You really don't have to fight him. He's going to send out Haunter. Haunter is the evolved form of Ghastly. I don't believe this is a legal Pokemon because I can't remember whether or not you can actually find a Haunter at level 20 in the wild. And Ghastly evolves at level 25. So yeah, there's that. But he's just going to use Lick. This is a relatively useless Haunter, except for the fact that it always paralyzes you with Lick. Every time. God damn it. And, oh, that's a new move that we haven't seen yet. That's Curse. Curse is a very strange move because it doesn't really have a type. It's pretty much the only move in the game that doesn't really have a type. And that's because if you use it on any Pokemon other than a Ghost type, then it just, you know, whatever. It does normal things. And, oh, crap, he's sending out a Magnemite. I am in fear of this thing, except it's only level 18. But Curse, if you use it on a non-Ghost type Pokemon, it will raise your attack and defense and lower your speed. If you use it on a Ghost type Pokemon, however, as you saw, it will cut your HP in half, and you'll put a curse on the opponent, in which basically they lose a quarter of their HP per turn until you switch out or die. So that's why I switched Bats out for Hubjub. Because I didn't want Bats to take a stupid amount of damage. And as you can see right here, that is why I do not want to fight this Magnemite, because I do very little damage to it with, like, what is quite possibly the most powerful attack on my team right now. And I keep hurting myself in Confusion, which really doesn't help. And Hubjub is dead, because Sonic Boom will always do 20 damage, and I had 19 HP left, of course. I want to see what this thing can do. Maybe I will be able to Mimic. No. That wasn't the move I wanted to Mimic. God damn it. I'm not going to be using this thing on my team, but I just kind of figured that it'd be a good idea to have this thing be used right now, because this is the only attack that I have on my team at all that will do normal damage to the Magnemite. And that's pretty much the only use that we will ever see out of Hard Poo, because it is a pretty useless Pokemon. He's going to send out Zubat. Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. I'm not worried, because we got Sheepy on our side, and Sheepy kicks ass. So yeah. How's everybody today? Today is Wednesday, September. I have no idea what the date is. I think it's the 4th, I want to say, but it might be the 5th. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, yesterday I got Rayman Legends, and I must say that is a very fun game. I played Origins a little bit, and in all honesty, I really didn't like it. But Legends, it seems like a lot more fun of a game. Come on, can I just get one attack out, please? One? Like, please? Please? God damn it. Ah, this is so annoying. What the hell? And a critical hit. And of course I flinch. And I got killed by a freaking Zubat. Are you kidding me? That is the most retarded thing I've ever seen. I might actually lose to my rival here because of hacks. And as you can see, Bite has a 30% chance of paralyzing you, of making you flinch. And it just made me flinch like 5 out of 7 times there. And the other times I hit myself in confusion. But come on, Bats, you can do this, because I believe in you, and you are probably my most powerful Pokemon right now. Of course, you're going to use Smokescreen, and now you're going to accuracy hacks me. But I have Swift, so fuck you, because that's going to do nothing. Well, Smokescreen will do nothing. The only thing that will do anything is the fact that I'm probably going to get Parahaxed. Maybe. Probably not, actually, because the game doesn't hate me that much, does it? And, like, oh, yep, Parahax, yep. And he's probably gonna get a critical hit and kill me right here, isn't he? No. Maybe. No. No, I beat my rival. Never mind. But as you can see, that was just, like, colossally bad luck. Huh. This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. There's no challenge? You just took out like half my Pokemon with hacks. You would never be able to catch some legendary Pokemon anyway. Well, I'm not going to bother right now. I'm going to go back and heal. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that really, really long and annoying I'm gonna teach Rock Smash to Sandshrew right now because I want all my bitch moves to be on the same Pokemon. Rock Smash is kind of weird because it's not an HM, but it kind of acts like one in the field. And I also went and got some Great Balls because, believe it or not, the next Pokemon that I'm going to get is in this tower. There's 2 new Pokemon that we can get here. Shuckle, which you can get from smashing rocks at a 10% chance, which, and Magmar, which is going to be my next Pokemon. I've never used one before, and I've heard they're pretty good, and they look pretty derpy, so I'm going to get one. Definitely. Ah, crap, I just got burned. I think this is the first time that I've actually gotten burned in a battle, in which case I'd probably tell you what it's about. Basically, burn will make it so that you take damage every turn. It's kind of like poison that way, except you don't take damage outside of battle. But it will half your physical attack. Not your special attack, but your physical attack. Which, when you burn a Pokemon like Sheepy, all it's really gonna do is lower my attack. Well, not even lower my attack. It's just gonna like basically lower my HP every turn gradually. So I'm not too worried about it. Basically, all I need to do is just go and heal. Okay, let's continue on now, shall we? Yes, there's 2 sides to this tower. I'm going to go down this side first, and I'm going to go up the other side. But here we get an X speed, more like X useless. And that guy's head was just like glitching out on the top of the screen there for a second, and that was very weird. Yeah, you come up here and you see... So there were 3 legendary Pokemon sitting there, and they disappeared. So, now they're going to be running around the entire region randomly, and they are a pain in the ass to find. I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to catch them, but if I run into them randomly, then afterwards I will try and catch them. But other other than running into them randomly, you don't really have a way of tracking them, because they will, every time you fly, they'll go to a random route, and every time you change routes, just by walking, they will move one route away from where they were before. I'm just gonna run from these. The reason I'm not using repels right now, by the way, is because the Pokemon that I want to catch is down in this basement. I will meet you when I find it. One sec. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't think it would take 20 minutes to find a Pokemon with a 10% chance of appearing. Oh my god. Yeah, so this Magmar, I actually had to change the time, because I realized that during the morning and during the night, Magmar only has a 5% chance of showing up, and during the day it has a 10% chance. In retrospect, in the long run, it probably would have been quicker for me to not change the time, because that took a while. But anyways, this is going to be the 4th member of my team. It's not going to see much use immediately, but it will be useful in a little bit. I actually did pick up some Great Balls, so that hopefully, I won't have too much trouble catching this thing. And please, yes, thank you. I've never caught a Magmar before, and I'm so happy I caught one on the first try. It dislikes cold places, so it blows scorching flames to make the environment suitable for itself. So basically, it is the global warming monster. Again, if you have a nickname suggestion, let me know in the comments. You have a while to submit something. But for now, I think I'm going to end things off. So next time on Pokemon Gold, we will go and we'll tackle the Ecruteak City gym. Yes, I know we just tackled the gym like 2 episodes ago, but whatever. We're doing another one, so believe it, I guess. That was the stupidest catchphrase any Japanese dubbed, English dubbed, or whatever show has ever done. Anyways, bye!